Yeah. First I wrote, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! The intro.
It's the intro music.
That's super bad music.
I don't even hear it.
Maybe we should get him some headphones. Fuck.
Do you want some headphones?
We need to get him
No,
some.
I'm good. Because I feel like you guys are right.
No.
I'm telling you, it throws me off. How did it sound when you put it on?
Maybe you're missing it.
Pretty like, I'm in it, you know?
What does that mean?
I don't know what to tell you.
Casual pod.
Well, yeah.
So we're recording?
We have been recording.
Yes. You're alive.
This is it.
This is it.
My debut.
First time.
Taking the place of
The
Rail.
number one fan.
Oh, yeah. Otis redeemed his Patreon
I
card.
met
For all you
of
listeners, this is what subscribing to the Patreon gets you. On
is
the
what it gets you
fucking
right
pod.
I'm fucking set in here. Ready to go.
Oh,
Ready to cause some controversy. That's
Whoa,
for sure.
whoa.
Some hot takes,
Scary.
apparently.
Yeah, supposedly.
And I'm ready to hit all my parlays in the meantime.
You're about to
Oh,
hit.
shit. I hope you do.
I'm
Hey,
hoping.
Don't hit me with that stage fright out here,
No, he's not like Marcelo.
I'm going to freeze.
Marcelo.
You're not like Marcelo, okay?
For real.
You're fine. Episode 37.
Wow.
First one without Steven.
Impromptu.
Impromptu, actually. We don't need to wait for Steven, I guess, since he's in Europe right now. So we just did an impromptu with Otis,
He's out
our
there.
number one fan.
I saw him out there whipping some sled dogs or something. I don't know, man.
He was.
Just taking
Scary.
whippets outside.
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, what you talking about?
What did he say? Did he say he took on Santa Claus in his story? Is that what he said? He just beat Santa
Something
Claus
like that, no?
in a
Who, Steven?
1v1 in Rust.
Oh, and Rust.
I don't know.
What a guy.
Fucking guy.
Is that the new COD?
Yeah, dude. It's in
That's
Norway.
terrible. The new COD's horrible.
You get to play as Steven.
That's just terrible.
That's terrible.
Doesn't he go as Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, he does. He plays Nicki Minaj in COD.
That's wild.
What a guy.
I miss the old days of
Biggest Nicki Minaj fan.
Modern Warfare 2. Those were the golden days.
The
Hey,
original one.
they made the game again. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you guys are right. Yeah.
You could be playing it right now if you wanted to.
No, but I'm just saying like the glory days of it. Like those.
You
Like
was
when
getting
you're playing-
nuked too, huh?
Yeah.
Like when you were playing a
Like
four-player
when it was
multi-player.
like what was that one YouTube channel? Machinima.
Machinima. Damn, that's an
Those
oldie.
were the glory
It was
days.
a deep cut.
That's wild. You're a crazy one for that one.
When people were really sweaty back then. They had that 7, 9, 11 package
7, 9, and 11
to try to get like minimum.
Oh,
like
everybody
60,
had that shit.
60, 70 kills. Well, some people went straight for the nuke.
Some people succeeded.
Oh no, you're right. It
I
was
was
a
not
7-Eleven nuke. That's the one I'm
It
talking
was the
about.
7-11. And then what was it? 25
Yeah.
for the nuke?
Yes, sir.
Light work.
Days, man.
It's light work back then, dude. I had some topics, some regular topics, I guess to say. First regular one is company holiday parties. Did you have one, Otis?
We have one upcoming,
Oh.
actually.
Nice.
It's coming up, I think, the 22nd.
Damn, that's super late.
Dude,
And-
that's late as
Dude,
fuck.
So it's going to be at like one of our branch
On Friday?
offices, not at like our headquarters. And I'm pretty sure that it's like anyone that's within the company. It's because our company, it's like all over the US and it's pretty much wherever you have branches open. So I'm pretty sure it'll just be all the Illinois
You going?
ones gathering. I am going to go.
You inviting or what's up?
I don't know. I mean, I have to put like, I had to put that I'm going.
You put?
And
You're
then
gonna
there-
put us as +2 or what?
I can ask. Absolutely. I would love for you guys to go. You guys
Dude.
available? 22nd?
I would
I am
go.
not actually. Sadly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Got a hot date or something. Maybe. Allegedly.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, bro. We'll take Eddie and we're going to share those 7 hats together.
Hell
We're gonna-
yeah.
When you wear all 7
One of us go to the restroom, you put on a hat and
This guy.
you come out.
Some say the 7 days of Christmas. 7 hats of Christmas.
7
I don't
hats of
know.
Christmas.
Whatever, man. It
Yes.
don't matter.
100%.
Don't matter, player.
You're going to look great. Especially
Hey.
in that white one.
They got you going on a company holiday party on the 22nd. Dude, that's like a holiday for me.
It's late as fuck, dude.
It's literally a
It's
holiday.
bit late. It's a bit late.
I feel like
People are already on break and vacations.
a lot of other companies do it earlier because
Yes.
a bunch of other people are already on
Taking
PTO,
PTO.
and stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well,
Wait, I mean, you've been working at this company for an all right amount. Did they have a holiday party last year or no?
Almost at 3 years, and yeah, we did.
How was it last year?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I would definitely say like it's always a good time.
Open bar.
Open bar.
We got fucked up.
Everyone's getting really
Always.
pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
Take advantage.
Anything scandalous?
Nah,
No?
not that at least I can see.
All right.
I can't see very good though. You know what I mean?
What does that mean?
Because I'm just at the open bar, bro. It's just,
Ah,
the drinks are flowing.
you're looking at your beer and that's it.
Everything's scandalous at that point.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Everything is, you don't know what's going on. That's when you know it's a good company party. It's when the drinks are just a flowing
Yeah, dude.
and a going.
Oh.
What about you guys?
I had,
already had it?
my holiday party on Thursday, but they do it like 3 to 6, so it's not that bad. I remember when I was at my last company, they would do it on a Friday at like 7 p.m. So like open bar at a really big place, like very fancy place, and everybody would get very, very drunk. And then some partners would just go to bars and pay for everybody's bill.
Nice.
So it'd get pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But this one is like way, way more chill. I would think so. Because it's during the day. And I don't know. I guess there's like,
Toned it down, huh?
yeah, they're not as crazy, I guess to say. They don't like drink too heavily. It was, even though it was open bar, I enjoyed it. Sometimes I wish like they'd be more party going, I guess. But I had a good time since I got like socialized and stuff because there's a good amount of new people on my team and basically just get to know them. So it wasn't that bad.
How about you, Eddie?
We had our holiday thing this Thursday as well.
Okay.
So we kind of just stayed in house, really. We always have a keg on tap, so they took full effect on that one. And people were just brought. There were like 8
Keg at the holiday corporate party.
Well, our regular office has a keg every fucking day, ready to go. But I mean, it was fully
That's
locked and loaded.
Awesome.
Fully locked and loaded Thursday for the holiday.
Hey, don't tell Otis. He's going to go steal that shit.
Hey, you come in anything, bro. I'll let you in. I don't care.
He owes.
Someone's got to drink
I'm
it.
trying to save some money, bro.
Hey, no, don't steal it. What the fuck, dude? We'll come back.
Where's your corporate head off?
Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
If you see, what is it?
You're in
the
Downers,
Tacoma
right?
outside?
I am in Downers
Oh,
Grove.
shit, I'm in Westmont.
Oh,
I'm right
If
next
you,
door, bro.
if you see the Tacoma outside your office, watch out.
Jesus Christ.
watch out.
Good God.
Great Tacoma.
Jesus.
Up to no good.
Scary.
Goofy.
But yeah, keg flowing. People brought bottles, wine, like 8 wine boxes flowing. People brought their
Wine
beer, their
boxes?
seltzers. I downed like 6 seltzers within a span of an hour. You know, I'm the tank I am, just kind of going in. Yeah, but I was socializing with my fellow Mexicans in the department.
So I want to
Getting to
ask
meet a few people.
I want to ask you guys a question about it. You guys feel like because you're socializing, especially drinking, like you realize more about your coworkers at that time?
100%.
Like it opens them up more, and then you're actually
yes,
talking more with them about it.
1,000,000%.
Pretty much under the influence of
Yes,
some good old alcohol.
something like pizza and alcohol, loosen people up.
Because I feel like that's the case every time.
Yes, I also agree. But I almost wish they drank a little bit more so I could see even a little bit more than
Their
that.
true selves.
Yeah, like
the
really,
true
really
depths.
true selves.
I had a really good one. It wasn't like it was like a corporate. It was for our team, but we invited like people from our corporate office, and we invited like some of the bosses from the office, and I got to like actually like smoke a cigarette and drink on the sidewalk with them.
Yes.
All
And I
right.
felt like I can't believe I'm actually doing this.
A true
This
bonding
is-
moment.
This is like a true bonding moment.
Getting
I
the
felt-
cig in with the boss.
I felt really grateful, honestly, in that moment. I felt really grateful because it's like, this is a really good moment between employee and bosses. Like, we need more of this because I bet they would get even more productivity and whatnot out
Bum a cig and nice old cold
every day.
A cold one?
Yeah. Nice cold one. Bum a cig. It was a beautiful day. We went to Wrigleyville.
Oh,
And,
Wrigleyville.
That was an awesome time. Like
Wrigley outing?
I'll never forget that day. I'll never forget it. It was just a great time.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm just saying. It's like more of that. You get closer, like with people, especially within a workplace, you might get more out of the relationships rather than if you stuck to like once a year.
Yeah.
You know?
I get you. It would definitely make you not hate them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just see your boss as like the person who's giving you work and you're like, fuck this.
There's no personal connection there.
I remember this one time at my old job, my boss and he invited everybody over to his house to like have dinner and drinks, and he got drunk, dude. It's like drunk as fuck,
As he should,
because it was his own house.
As
so
he
didn't
should in
care.
his own house.
And like, I mean, partners at that point, they're making like $500,000. So
Power move.
he has like a fat ass house and shit, dude.
It's a power move
Oh
right
my god, dude, what a guy! It would crack me up, dude. He would like peer pressure you to drink, dude. That's like crazy.
Power moves, man.
Oh man.
It'd be wild, dude. Like we went out to the bars and stuff, and motherfuckers rowdy as fuck, talking to the servers and everything. I was like, damn, this dude is. I would not want like voluntarily go out to drink with him.
King of the
He was a
Castle,
wild
man.
motherfucker.
He unleashed that dog within him.
Basically.
When you got that partner money.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
You can do
No one
whatever
could-
you want.
No one's gonna tell him shit.
Hell no.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, you would just build like a stronger connection with the people you work at, and that's probably like one of the most important things when you're at a job, like building the connection, because that one makes you not hate your job as much, and two, that's like the people you see 50%, 60% of your life.
I agree. I'm always in favor of it. Like the more like outings that we have, especially team outings. Like I always love hanging out with my team because I feel like, you know, granted, there's typically always alcohol served when we have our outings, but that kind of just gets like all of our conversations flowing, and you know, we always have a good time. You know, I'm sure if we were just sober, yes, maybe if we're doing something like we actually have a bowling outing planned.
Bolero.
I don't know if it's gonna be within the month or maybe next month, but we're looking to make it happen just to like kind of celebrate like recent.
Don't forget
success.
your bowling shirt, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna come out like that one guy. He's like, what did he say? You don't know who I am or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
You don't know who. Whatever. Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm
That
talking
one,
about? Yeah.
Legendary bowling.
Who do you think
you are? I
Yeah, that guy.
That's what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna come
Who
out
do you
like
think
him
you are?
in his prime. As long as I get
Jesus.
4 pitchers of Miller in my system.
Good God, dude. But yeah, no, like you guys were saying, I think getting to know your coworkers, right, and socializing at these holiday things, key, right? Because making work bearable is just half the battle.
Yeah.
This is so huge. Hey, but not only that, you know, forming these connections with these people, you know, you can never know. It could help you career-wise, right?
Yeah.
You never know when you need a favor from these people. You never know where they'll end up, how high they'll climb. You never know.
100%.
It's never bad, you know, to have them, you know, right there with you as your friends, as your colleagues, connections, all that shit.
Yeah. I feel like it's a formula for like if you don't do that, then you're kind of just projecting yourself to eventually get out of that company.
You're plateauing yourself.
Yeah. Like you're
Yeah.
not going to progress. You might as well like think about what else you want to do.
Yeah.
At that point.
No kidding.
But yeah, I'm definitely in favor.
Holiday parties.
Yeah,
Something else.
always fun. Always fun drinking with your coworkers.
Yeah.
It's always funny seeing that shit.
Seeing a different side of them, man.
Yeah.
Something else. So goofy. They shouldn't allow HR at these things. That's for damn sure. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Those
The things I hear, man.
Yeah.
Those memes that would say coming back the weekend after the holiday party and HR scheduled a meeting on your calendar.
Yikes.
Yeah, you
Sweat.
You're done.
Sweating.
Yeah. That's a big sweat right there.
Holy hell. It's damn.
Oh my god.
Not looking good.
Tough.
Oh man. But yeah, dude.
What else is on the list?
There's only one more thing on the list that I have, and then I mean, if we want to talk about anything else, we can. I saw on social media that there's this video that Snoop Dogg was talking, and he's talking about he had 1 billion streams on Spotify, and apparently he hit up his like publisher, and he asked how much money that roughly equated to, and he was claiming that it didn't even cross $45,000.
Damn.
But I don't even know how true that is though, because I did look it up.
Ooh.
And you know they say that like a Spotify stream is like
half a cent or something. I've heard some shit like that.
Yes, it is half a cent. But I did the math. 1 billion streams times half a cent is $5 million. So like
so Snoop Dogg was baked out of his fucking mind, maybe, eh?
Maybe.
Just talking out his ass.
I don't know. I mean, even like when you take into account everybody, I guess, like if he's got a label, like copywriting, masters, paying his
Tells people he's got to pay.
Yeah, but still, 45,000, like
out of 5 million. That's come on, right?
Yeah,
Out of 1 billion streams,
You're gonna tell me
he
what?
didn't even hit $40,000.
You're gonna tell me a minimum 95% of that money had to go to other people before it hit him? Come
yeah.
on.
That's why I'm like, dude, this video seems like so misleading.
I wonder.
I have heard, kind of add on to that though, that majority of artists, like bands, artists, that the money that they really get always comes from touring.
And merch.
Like merchandise is included within
Feel like
the
I've heard that
touring.
too.
Like selling tickets, selling merch.
And even then, a lot of that doesn't go to them.
Yeah,
I think.
selling like VIP experiences for people. Like that's where they get like, I guess a good amount of
We
money.
need to become famous, so we're selling the VIP experience. I can't believe you got a free VIP experience. Well, okay, not
He
free.
paid for it.
My bad. You paid the subscription fee.
That
but
was
you're
not
getting the
even
VIP.
fucking VIP, man. That was some fucking bullshit
Hey, what
from
you mean?
EDC.
What are you talking
You're
about?
getting the
I-
VIP experience right now.
are you talking about this?
Yes,
Oh, I thought you were talking
you
about
fucker.
No, I thought you were talking about EDC. I thought you were talking about because I paid VIP. Or I didn't pay VIP, but I paid plus.
You get plus. That's different.
Okay. Well, yeah, VIP. Yeah, of course. I'm a VIP right now.
No, you're getting the VIP experience right now.
You got
Yeah.
White
Low, low.
Castle,
The down low.
The down low.
football, to be on the pod.
Yes.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
You're getting the whole treatment. And you could too by subscribing to our Patreon.
That's right.
Put this whole experience on the membership description. But back on the Spotify shit. So let's say you get like 1 million streams. Is that 50,000?
Half a
Is that
cent.
five?
If you
No,
would
it's
get
5,000.
If you would get 5 cents,
Half a cent.
half a cent.
Half a cent.
it's got to be 5,000.
Yeah, it'd be 5,000. Damn.
Yeah.
That is not sound like a lot.
I'm on PTO. I don't know.
Holy shit, dude. That's pretty crazy. Because it feels like 1 million is a good amount of streams.
Not even 0.01, 0.005. $5,000.
That's crazy.
So that means if you got 1 billion, that'd be 50,000.
An aspiring accountant right here.
no, I
Doing
told
it in
you.
his head.
1 billion is a 5 million.
Oh, 5 million.
Right. No.
Because 10
You had 1 0. Oh no, 3 0.
10 million would be 50,000.
You're right. Gotta add zeros. 3 zeros. Right, you're right.
And apparently, when I looked it up too, it's a 70-30 split. So apparently, like, still 70% goes to the artist and 30% goes to Spotify. Which, I mean,
Interesting.
seems like Spotify's not generating too much per stream. But this is my opinion.
I do. I wonder what the costs are right on running Spotify. It must be astronomical too.
They just had a major layoff.
The databases they must need, right? All that
Yeah.
shit.
There's a lot of data stored.
Stupid amount of data. You kidding
All
me?
the
Audio data too. That's heavy data. Not just like text files. And they also have text files for all these songs they have the lyrics for.
Yeah.
Really?
they are a big company though.
Dumbass, but- of course.
I'm pretty
Biggest
sure
streaming company.
I heard that they had like major layoffs recently.
I think I did hear
I think
that.
they laid off like over 1,000 people.
I wonder what's up with that, huh?
I think
So,
they
like-
laid off like 17% of their people.
I have a hot take. Because they associated with Barcelona Football Club.
Barcelona do be selling their grass.
Anything they be touching, be having money trouble. That's all I'm saying.
We could buy. We could do a wedding there. We could do what is it? 11 on 11 retas over there.
You think they had the wedding receptions they have at the Camp Nou? They just instead of having a DJ, they just play the Spotify AI DJ.
Dude, that would be
Imagine
lit.
It's the whole package. It's the
Lit
whole
as fuck.
package.
Crazy.
It's the whole damn package.
That's funny. Dude.
Good damn.
No, I mean,
That was just me fucking dicking around, you know.
yeah. All of tech have had layoffs, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be hitting a recession soon. Rumor has it, but hopefully that we are unscathed here.
Vamos.
artists.
Yeah.
How do you feel that growing up in a environment which was heavily inspired by Mexican culture has shaped your life?
I think it was honestly a really great thing. I was always very well treated, like among you guys. It was always very welcoming. Like it didn't even have to be you guys. It could be your parents, you know, like I'll never forget like Arturo's parents. They were always like, you know, I could sleep over and they would take care of me. I remember I got like, it was a few years back. But I had gotten super drunk at Arturo's place and, they didn't even, you know, say anything. I just slept on the couch. They put a blanket over me. I remember I had pozole that night too. So that really helped the next day.
Slept very well.
Dude, I slept really good. So that's just kind of like a point to show like I'm very grateful. I think in general, the Hispanic community is really great. And has always been like family oriented, which was
Usually,
you know, a big thing. So like, you know, considering our friend group, like we're very, you know, family oriented. I felt like I was always, you know, welcomed in every single like state. I was going to quinceañeras like since I was in 7th grade.
Jesus,
You know,
How was that?
I was never
you might have been more than I did, man.
ever going to be like a chambelán, but I was
didn't need
always,
to.
I was
Trust
always, welcome. Like,
That was more
was-
extra work.
I was
You
always welcome.
dodged the bullet there.
there was even, you know, birthday parties that replicated like how big quinceañeras were treated. You know, that I had gone to during the time.
You dodged the bullet, brother. You
And-
didn't have to get the tux rental, all that
Yeah.
bullshit. You didn't have to
And
practice.
considering I was the only gringo the entire time we had played soccer, like majority of the time, you know, and if there was another gringo, he was like a Mexican widow, you know. So I always felt very welcomed, and I loved it, and I definitely think it shaped me to like be like a good person, because that was always what we were around. I feel like our families always gave like the right things for us to follow. I landed in a great situation, like for what I grew up with, honestly.
I think it just really depends on the friend group you end up kind of going into.
Yes, I definitely
You
think
could end
so.
up with some shitheads. You could have ended up with some shithead Mexicans.
Yeah.
You know? That's all I'm saying.
You could have been a cut,
Could have been a cup.
Could have been a car.
Imagine you as a cup.
but you would have fit in with the Mamalona.
Jesus, for real.
I have the mom.
You are Arica, actually.
You are our cut.
You are the cut of the group.
That's crazy,
I'm gonna ask
dude.
John for a haircut next time.
Oh my God, please.
For real.
Get the peso pluma.
You're the only guy who has a pickup in our friend group,
That's
right?
true.
That's crazy.
Oh no!
And you
'cause-
downsized. You had a bigger motherfucker.
Yeah,
earlier.
Juice technically.
Oh yeah,
but
he
his
did.
unfortunately, I feel so bad.
Face had
being
one
in
for
the
a little
shop.
bit, like the small one. Remember
He
in
did,
high school?
yeah. Now that was a true, like
That was a nice
Broke up.
hand-me-down.
that was really nice.
What happened to it? What happened,
He's
Face?
just out of commission.
Damn.
Maybe I don't
Tough.
know. I don't know the truth, but
It was pretty old, I think.
Hey, hate to see it. High school? That's nice though.
Yeah.
As a high school, shoot. I want to tell you what I want to show you what I was driving around high school. Goddamn.
Well, thanks for being our cuh.
I love
See-
you guys, man.
See Kima.
I'm so grateful. Yeah.
Yeah.
The camera, cool. No, I've like, just to go back to the original point, I've always felt so welcomed. Like I never thought about it, honestly. I'll be very honest about it. I never thought about it in high school. Never thought like,
That's good.
Me being one of the
That means you never felt out of place.
few white people,
Means you felt part of the gang.
Yes. Always felt a good part.
Being included is always a nice feeling, right?
Yeah. My biggest regret was never taking Spanish. I feel like being well immersed within the culture, I could have learned.
If you would learn Spanish,
because I have a small understanding, like just very small. I could pick up like on some conversations, but obviously like the majority of it, it's like I'm not gonna know. But I blame it all on Miss Argumento.
Your middle school Spanish
She
teacher?
did not want me.
Or who was that?
Yeah.
Really? What happened?
I got an A in 7th grade Spanish.
And then what?
And I asked because I think the only class available in 8th grade was like the native Spanish.
Mhm.
And then, so you had native Spanish and then you had gringo Spanish. So, and I already just took gringo Spanish and I got an A.
So it's
And I had requested to be in the native. And then obviously she was correct. I'm just being a hater. I can't be a native. I don't have a native tongue. She is right. I would have struggled immensely. So she put me in the right class. But from there, like I never like put in the request to be in Spanish in high school because I was all in middle school when that happened.
So you didn't
And
do
so
Spanish 8th grade?
They automatically just placed me in French.
You didn't do Spanish 8th grade?
I did. I did the same exact Spanish class as 7th grade.
They made you take the
And
same class?
It made me
I
feel
guess
some.
easy, but
It made me feel some type of way. It made me feel like,
That's fucked up.
like, okay, well, yeah, I guess.
why wouldn't
Sure.
they have a second level for the nation?
They didn't have. They
That's
just
stupid.
because I think she was one of the only teachers at the time available.
Maybe she was being lazy. I don't know.
That's
But
weird.
no,
You would have been unstoppable.
I think I was about to say he might have been too powerful if they let him learn Spanish. That's all I'm gonna say.
but it really discouraged me. I would definitely say it's.
I can see that.
I felt some type of way. She wasn't wrong. She had every right to do that because it makes sense.
Yep.
I was just being a hater at the time. I really did. I really did feel a type of way.
You were what? Fucking 12.
Because
No
I'm not
shit.
lying.
Yeah.
Like that 7th grade year, I had gotten an A in that beginner Spanish, and I was like pretty pumped up. I was ready to go.
I'm ready to go to the next level, baby.
It's always upon the person to make that step. So like she just kind of gave me a different direction that I had to go in, and I just never committed because I felt that way.
So what was
So
the different direction she offered?
she put me back in beginners, like because we only had native and beginners in 8th grade. In 7th grade, we had beginners. So I had Spanish with Raul, and Raul was speaking obviously great.
Yeah,
Native.
amazing.
Native.
Yeah, he speaks amazing Spanish.
He's a native.
Manny Pacquiao? I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't put any effort towards like as soon as I got put into French, I just accepted my faith. And I don't know any French. I took 4 years of it. So
Damn.
that's
Fate.
just again, that's on me.
Fate can be cruel sometimes.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, I was not meant to learn it. I know some of it.
Hey, it's never too late, brother.
It's never too late.
Hit that Duolingo.
I heard Duolingo's not great.
Damn.
Yeah, you gotta immerse yourself
Yes.
in the language.
Rosetta Stone. I don't know, dude. Go stay at the Mexican store for a whole day. It's an immersive
Oh my God.
immersive thing.
No, Otis is gonna be too busy learning Bosnian the next 6 months.
Yes.
Learning Bosnian.
Wait, so like you understand it
Mhm.
correctly,
speak it.
right? But
Yeah.
you just don't
I just
speak
I
it
have
that much.
issues with
the
speaking.
tongue.
Yeah,
The tongue, eh?
the tongue.
What's
So
the
I
most
really-
difficult thing? Is it like so? Like I know for me, or at least what I've seen with like some Asian languages is like there's tones. Is that why it's difficult for Bosnian too?
dialect. So like my parents could always pick up like who's from where just by hearing them talk.
It's kind of like here, right? From the South. We have supposedly Midwestern accent, maybe.
No, but like I'm telling you, in Asian languages, they have like a lot of accents. So the way you pitch a certain type of the word,
Yes.
it means something different.
Yeah. So like in I would say it could definitely just vary by the region, just like you're mentioning with that. Like I know in Serbia they go by a completely different alphabet. Like they what is the Russian one called?
No idea, brother.
Good question.
We'd have to Google that, but they
Russian?
typically go by their alphabet, and then that switches up like the tone and dialect
Interesting.
within that. So like that's how you can really pick up from.
You guys fuck with the Russian alphabet?
No, we don't know.
Your favorite's the Serbs, though.
I love them.
Jesus.
I love
That's
them.
sarcasm.
That's not making the pod.
Jesus.
You'll get buried alive by your Bosnian crowd.
Genocide, not cool.
The thing with that was it was Bosnian Serbs because again it was all regional. So like I actually just had this discussion with my mom recently where she was telling me like the people that are from Serbia, some of them even at that time they were against war. They didn't want it to happen, but it was a majority of the people that were Bosnian Serb. So they have pretty much like Serbian blood in them. They want to be Serbian, and they were in a Bosnian region. They were in Bosnia
so it wasn't
itself.
like actual Serbians?
It wasn't like true Serbs.
So it was the Bosnian Serbs that are wannabe Serbs,
Yes.
basically. Okay.
So their term is they're called Chetniks. It's like that was.
I'm scared to ever utter that word outside of here because I just don't know enough.
It's
Is that like the N word of
I wouldn't say it like that strongly, but it was just to target those.
a little
like
derogatory?
cracker?
Yeah,
Like cracker beaner?
kind of leaning towards that. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not say that then.
Yeah.
Stay away from the chutniks.
Yeah.
The chutnik talk. Not
But
good.
like recently like my mom she was like furniture shopping and she got helped by like
chutnik?
a true-blooded Serb.
Oh,
So she said like they kind of hit it off.
oh
Like,
really?
They were pretty good.
Interesting.
My dad, he doesn't give a fuck.
I mean,
He doesn't care if you're Bosnian Serb or if you're
Serb.
Serb.
Fuck you.
There's also Croat Serbs
Oh,
too.
really? They're bad too?
Yeah, because Bosnia was fighting the war on both sides. You had
They're fighting the
Serbs,
Croats
and
and
then
the Serbs?
you had Bosnian Serbs.
Ooh.
So it was kind of like a war in all directions.
Yikes. So your dad's just fuck them all.
Fuck 'em all.
None of them are
understandable.
Yeah.
Was your dad a prisoner in war, or he just
was.
fought in the war?
That's
He was
crazy,
a prisoner of war,
That's
and he
wild.
was in a camp that was a lot lighter in terms of what they did.
Oh,
But
man. It's heavy stuff, it sounds like.
yeah,
Yeesh.
and he was able to escape from it. He was released actually after 6 months.
Really?
They just didn't want to hold them anymore, so they literally just released them. And my dad, he like reunited back with my mom at the time,
Holy shit.
and from there they fled straight to Croatia.
Damn.
Yep.
So-
And then they worked on the process to become refugees here,
Wow. And they came straight to the US? Or-
straight to Chicago.
Wow. Nice.
Yep.
Worked out very nicely for you
It
guys.
worked
Thank
out,
God, right?
worked out beautifully. The next biggest Bosnian population, other than the capital in Bosnia, it's going to be St. Louis.
In this Missouri?
hmm
wow.
Damn.
That was a big hot refugee spot.
Wow. Damn. Nice.
Interesting. I would have never thought. I thought you were about to say Chicago.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Chicago was like probably the next biggest, but my parents were saying like some of them went West Coast, some of them went East Coast, but majority went here in the middle, and they went to either St. Louis or Chicago.
I mean, this is a
majority.
big immigrant hub.
And I asked my parents, like they got the option, and they chose that they wanted to go to Chicago. So
I'm gonna take a wild guess, and it was because for jobs.
like when they became refugees, they were settled in like the Rogers Park area.
Okay.
And at the
Familiar.
time they were put into an apartment that was pretty much like almost 80 to 90% Bosnians like
Oh, wow.
that were in this situation.
Mm.
And their main jobs were to get on their feet, like start to find work, start to learn English, and they would take care of the apartment. Like that was part of like the
Mhm.
agreement. And then they were working on their citizenship all like
Nice.
straight from there. So thank God it all worked out, and very thankful to be in the situation I'm in, because from their experiences, it sounds like they were living in hell at the time. So
Yeah.
I'm very grateful I didn't have to, because they were my age when they were experiencing all this. So I can't imagine at 26 having to flee a country, having to go through war initially, and then having to flee your home country you've known for over 2 decades, and having to learn a whole new language and to do all that. So
Yeah, dude.
very thankful for my parents.
Shout out your parents, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Shout out to them. They got
Sacrifice, dude.
They
sacrificed a lot,
huge.
and
But they worked hard.
Yes.
I
Honestly.
think it paid off.
Hmm?
I think it paid off for them.
Yes. Paid off big time. 100%.
Big chilling here in the U.S.
There was also like you could have gone to different countries too.
Really?
So like
Oh.
I am asked about that too,
Mhm.
and I think the next biggest one was Sweden.
Interesting.
If you look in the Sweden national team, they have some Bosnian born
Ibrahimovic?
players.
What do we got there?
Ibrahimovic, technically his
Bosnian blood?
his mom, I'm pretty sure, was the true Bosniak in the family.
Bosnian.
A Bosniak is like a true Bosnian. That's what you call them.
I just think
Bosniak.
Bosnian maniac. That's all I hear.
Yeah, Bosniak maybe. So yeah, but they like disrespected him with their offer, I guess, at the time.
To
No
play
one
for
knows
Bosnia?
the true story. But that's why he chose to play for Sweden instead.
Zlatan. You know that guy.
Yeah.
Can't even imagine him bitching on Bosnia.
Him and Dzeko, bro.
Straight offense only.
Deadly duo.
What
Hey,
could have been?
Dzeko got to play in the World Cup. Zlatan never did. So
That's
I'll always
crazy,
say
yeah.
that.
Karma, maybe? Perhaps? Maybe. Who knows?
That's wild.
And Dzeko just recently made it to a Champions League final. So
That's
You
also
really did too.
as an old man.
that's a very... Our
Giza.
Bosnian
But did he
diamond
ever
is
win it,
dying
though?
out. No.
Hey, at least
But
he got there. Unlike
He
someone
got
else.
there. He got to win a Premier League.
Did he never make it?
No. Closest may have been with like Barca to semi or something.
Well, thank you, Otis. That was very enlightening.
Yes.
Thanks for coming on the pod.
Good story.
By
I
the
really
time we
appreciate
educate
you
our
guys.
damn audience.
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch your own episode?
Oh, yeah.
You better
Absolutely.
comment on it too. That's
I'm
what
going to be the first comment, like usual.
I know his comment's gonna be like, "What a handsome guest they have on this week."
Yeah, who was that fat fuck? to the
Damn,
left?
chill, dude.
Whoa.
God damn.
I'm
Whoa.
going to be hateful towards myself, dude.
Stop.
Chill
Do that,
out.
dude. Love yourself, brother.
We all have to do that now.
100%.
Of course, man.
Someone's got to do it. Might as well be ourselves.
Yes. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. It was an amazing time.
Shoot
Of course,
you, man.
dude.
You and all the Bosniaks out there.
Yes.
All the Bosniak fans.
Gotta learn Bosnian cheer or something.
Yes. I'm Bosna.
Oh.
Is that something?
What?
Yeah, that just means come on. Come on, Bosnia.
wait, say it again.
Haimo Bosna.
Jaime
Bo-
Bosna.
Jaimo Bosna?
Close enough.
All right.
If I go to Bosnia with you, I'll definitely learn more.
We both will. I'm gonna brush up.
Damn.
We gotta go out of town.
If you see me
Have a
hanging
good time.
around a Bosnian restaurant for a whole week, know what I'm doing.
Bro, we're gonna eat
Nah.
so much.
Wait, what?
We're gonna eat so much.
The Bosnian breakfast? What is that?
Burek, chavapi.
The SIG? Does it come with the SIG?
Every meal comes with a cig and a shot of espresso.
Holy shit.
Hey, I'm getting
Straight
used to
white.
the shot of espresso.
Yes.
And the SIG, I could tolerate, maybe.
My
Wow.
my uncle, when I was there last time in 2015, we would have his breakfast would be like 2 hard-boiled eggs. If my grandma had made the burek, and burek is like a breaded, like it's kind of like a cooked bread with ground beef. So like that would be like burek. And then you have tsirnica, which is like the cooked bread, but you can have like potatoes or cheese in it instead of like meat. But I would always prefer like the ground beef. And that's typically like lunch or dinner, but my grandma, she would like start really early and she would literally start cooking it up at like 6 a.m.
Nice.
so that it's all ready to go for the whole day. And then
Jeez.
so we'd incorporate that in like our breakfast. But my uncle, the best thing that he would do is he would, and think about it, it's like he was our designated driver for the day usually.
Wait, what?
My uncle like took time off when we came,
Oh, okay.
so he could hang out with like my mom and then me.
Yeah.
And
When was this? How long ago was this?
This is 2015.
Okay.
So he would take us out to Stari Most, which is like Old Town, which is in Mostar.
Of course.
And he would drive us there. We'd walk, but before he'd always take 3 shots of rakia,
Which is
just like a vodka.
Jesus Christ. 3 shots.
3 shots straight to the fucking dome.
Can't drive without 3 shots of vodka.
Can't do it, man.
I heard you're not sober until you do that. In
You're not.
Eastern European.
You can't start-
Eastern European countries.
Yeah, you can't start a vehicle unless.
That's how it is in Eastern Europe,
That's
dude.
insane.
And over there, they give you the breathalyzer, but you have to have a certain alcohol
You gotta get
level
0.05 there before you get
to
started.
turn the car on.
It's a fine line.
If you have no alcohol, you're just
You're
walking
fucked straight
pretty
up.
much. That's funny as fuck, dude.
Jesus.
Nah, but yeah, that's how, got the day going, got it started, and it would always be a great day. So
Can't argue
definitely
with those-
something to look forward to. I'm going to be partaking with him in that.
Can't argue with those results.
Tradition.
We started with a good Sunday today, huh?
Yeah. Great Sunday.
Great Sunday for Premier League. Arsenal fans in general. First, though, who was
Hey.
it? Arsenal Brighton
Yep.
at 8 a.m.
Back to the top of the table, baby.
Jesus and Havertz.
Back in
boy
our
Havertz.
rightful spot.
Thank God for Havertz. We need that.
Hey, I believe in Havertz from day one.
Yeah.
Big fan.
A lot of haters. For
Hey,
Havertz.
60 million down the drain,
Yeah.
but Kai Havertz scores again.
He's game.
Hey, I believed in him too since the first day. I always thought he'd be good like a Cam. Or not Cam, but like that
He's-
center mid role.
Well, we got him to replace Shaka, right? That was our Shaka replacement.
Yeah.
You know, it took him a little bit to,
I think
to
he's-
fit in.
He's a very talented footballer in general.
Yes, dude.
So
He-
like you gotta just put him in the right places, honestly.
You know,
See him succeed.
yeah, I mean, he was a wonder kid, right?
Yeah.
At Leverkusen, he went for like what 80 to 90 mil to Chelsea from
Yeah.
Leverkusen. Like, I want to say he was a teenager, maybe early
Yeah.
20s. And well, Chelsea is a shit show, and they kind of ruined him.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to say someone has been ruined when they scored a game-winning Champions League final goal. But he was very low on confidence. And as that's kind of what we saw here, like he wasn't doing so high when we first started. He was playing a position that he hasn't really played at the highest level. At Chelsea, he was playing striker. Before that, he was really just more of a cam guy. And now we kind of have him as what, like a 6? No, more of an 8, right?
Yeah.
Shaka was playing. So, I feel like that takes a lot of adjusting, especially probably in the toughest league in the world.
Yeah.
So, but I think he's finally coming around.
100%.
He's scoring goals for us, and he's making meaningful contributions.
100%.
I already knew under Arteta he was going to thrive. The system, the coaching.
He knows what he wants.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time, right? Pretty much.
Adjustment.
Yeah.
Just
Adjustment
need an
period.
adjustment period.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tough.
Yeah, I would definitely say that it was worth to pick up. For sure.
Now I would say so. Now, if you had asked me a few months ago, I would have been like, If you could have gotten someone else, I would have been like, we could have gotten James Madison.
What's the typical like adjustment period now? What do you think? I feel like they shortened it now. They used to give, especially in the Premier League, they would give a player maybe like 2 years. Kind of like the first year is like a complete adjustment, and then
I feel like it depends.
second
right?
year,
Depends where you come from.
yeah,
What position you play, how much you cost, I think really affects how much time you get. Because if you're coming in for 100 mil or like some crazy high price tag, they're kind of expecting you to perform pretty quickly.
but basically, I feel like you're a Manchester United player.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
100 million for Anthony,
Hey,
and what do you get?
a 2-year, 3-year ongoing adjustment period.
Yeah,
That's where you're going to get. Jadon
Horrendous.
Sancho, never adjusted.
360 spins to the fucking house.
The human fidget spinner, brother. That's what that is.
Christ, dude.
Hey, they came through for us today.
They did.
They held out for that
They
big
held it
tie
down.
against Liverpool to take us back to the top, baby.
After the last game was what, 7-0 loss?
They lost to them 7-0 last time.
And then the time before that was a 4-0 loss.
Really?
Jesus.
I don't remember that.
And I think in their last 8 games against them, they've only scored 1 goal.
Well, they still didn't score today. I'll say that,
So,
but
they held it down in the back.
Damn, Otis.
At least.
you got the stats on deck, dude.
Your
I was
knowledge is
watching
crazy.
the Premier League live this morning.
You wrote down everything.
Oh,
You kept it all right here.
my
Yo.
guy. You prepped for this episode. That's
that
crazy.
boy Timmy
bro.
H was
Fucked him hard. He's one
giving
of the worst
stats.
analysts, dude. I hate him. Well,
Really?
I'm not a fan of him as an analyst, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he was a good keeper, but fuck,
Yeah.
he sucks on TV, I think. My opinion.
Nah.
Not a big fan.
I don't
They didn't
mind
give him too much time at United when he was there. So
Fair. Well, speaking of that game, Van Dijk was not happy after the game. He said there was only one team on that pitch trying to win the game.
that would really
That's what he said.
Wow. I didn't see the after match.
Yeah.
No.
That was my half-assed internet
Post
research.
comments.
Hopefully it's true. I'm pretty sure it was. I want to say it was the NBC Sports account, but you never know, right? We'll not 100% confirm.
I mean, United
It's
barely
true.
did any tagging, so
I'm surprised they didn't get a goal scored on. Dude, their goal was just getting blasted and blasted.
yeah. Reminds me of us in Sunday League sometimes.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Damn,
Hey, you know,
you've been
we're
there.
scrambling for our lives sometimes, dude.
That's Man U now. That's what they've been reduced to.
Just fighting for their lives.
Y'all can thank Sir Alex for leaving you, with such a mess to clean up. That's all I'm gonna say.
They've made just a countless amount of like bad transfers.
And
What like
They just try to fix it with
you
another worse
mentioned
one.
it in a previous episode where like the right thing that Arsenal did was like they cleaned house and they brought in pretty much
Everybody.
who they believed in, even if it was going to take time, just like Havertz. But
They stuck with Arteta even when it looked really, really bad.
It never looked that bad though.
No, when it first started.
two 8th place finishes.
That
right?
first
Two-
season-
two straight finishes.
No, the season after the FA Cup win, because he took over like in half
Yes.
when Emery
Yeah.
got fired. That next one,
Oh yeah, I guess they didn't make anything.
that first half of the season, we were like 10th. We were dangling in 10th forever. I think we might have finished 8th or 7th or something.
I'm pretty sure it was 2 8th place
Yeah.
finishes 2 years in a row.
So the first one is when he took over like mid-season,
Yeah,
and then the next one he had the
I
whole
guess
season.
year and a half is
Yeah.
more right to say, but
But they
still,
were
it's like it was rough.
they were coming for him because of where we were in the table, but we were also looking very shit for a
Yeah.
while. I was very questionable if we were going to be able to turn. I'm like, fuck, it's not looking more attractive.
Yeah.
Like I would understand if we were still losing, but we were going balls to the wall, looking good, right?
Right.
Like we were talking about today with the Bears. Like
Yeah.
they could lose and keep losing, but if they're giving me some hope of like playing better, I'm all for it. And it looked tough.
Yeah.
But to be fair, why was that? He didn't have his guys in. He was playing with Cedric, Mustafi. Boys, we were down bad. Lacazette was our striker. It was.
I mean, if you think about
Kolasinac?
it, like he could have tried to play balls to the wall, but like those players couldn't do it. What the
Yeah.
fuck was he gonna do? Boot the ball up and just send the whole team up?
But that just goes with the whole thing. He didn't have the personnel right to play how he wants. He had to work with the shit he had. The shit sandwich he got, he made a shit. The shit he had, he made a shit sandwich, right?
Pretty much. He had Kolasinac, the next best
Oh.
Bosnian.
Kolasinac.
Dude, Kolasinac, Mustafi, Cedric. Who was the other center back?
Our best was Nacho.
No, I think that was before.
No, you think so?
I think he might have been a little before.
Hmm.
Maybe his last season he was still there. But I mean, Nacho was old by then. Nacho was a beast, man.
He was
Solid.
consistent
So
at the
solid.
very least.
Oh yeah. But yeah, he had a rough one, man. Started
Yeah.
with a rough cast.
That second year start was really bad.
Yeah, dude.
And you just had to stick through it.
I'm glad they did, man, because they were always talking about.
So what was it? It was an opening loss to. It was it Sheffield? I don't think it was Sheffield.
No, they
it
lost
was
to Brentford.
It was like a 2-0 loss to Brentford.
No, that was his third season, I think.
It was the Amazon Prime season.
Oh, that was where we almost made Champions League, but we fucked up in the last 2
Yes,
weeks.
we finished
That was
fifth.
his third season.
Yeah.
Man, we were so close. In hindsight, it might have been best we missed the Champions League that year because we really didn't have the depth anyway.
Yeah.
And I think it really, how do you say this, matured the players maybe?
Yeah.
It gave them like, a harsh dose of reality of what you need to get, to that next level. And, the next season they really did.
Yeah.
We were in first place, I want to say 75% of the season. We just couldn't take it home at the end. Because, again, the depth injuries really caught up to us again. Saliba got hurt. I think that's what really did it to us.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Hopefully we're
on the previous season, right? Went the run up.
Last
pretty
season,
much the
when we
last season
runners up, and the season before that where we finished fifth, right? It was when Ben White got hurt and we had to put Cedric, but Tommy also got hurt.
Yeah.
We had no right back. We were playing holding. I remember holding against Spurs. He got a red card. That cost us fourth place that year.
Yeah, it did.
Last year, Saliba getting hurt, I would say cost us. So hopefully this year we could push through.
Still a lot of the season left, I would say.
Oh,
yes.
Dude, there's, I want to say 20 games left.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
I mean, all these fucking holiday matches is going to be the real test, I feel like.
Yeah. I think I
know we're playing, aren't we playing Liverpool next week or in 2 weeks or something like that?
Pull the schedule.
I'm pretty sure, dude.
Got a heavy schedule. I was reading we got like 9 games in December or something, which is a shitload.
The fuck?
Yeah.
It's a pretty critical month.
It always is, man.
For
It's
sure.
always a make or break month.
With Boxing Day, you
What?
play like every 2 to 3 days.
I think like boxing.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's like every 3 days on average, I feel like. I mean, they're already promoting that there's going to be a PL match every day for like the next, was it like 20 days, 29
Holy
days
shit.
starting on Thursday?
EPL?
Yeah, dude.
Holy
Or
shit.
something like that.
I
like,
love that so much.
yeah, there's going to be soccer every day.
They do too much, man. Like I think every other league takes a festive period break.
Yeah.
Except the Premier League. They just fucking grind them down to the bone, dude.
Go to the fucking German league. You're not gonna find them for
You're chilling.
nearly like 2-3 weeks, right?
Something like that, dude. Yeah, Arsenal have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in December. We are 5 through on December 17th.
Oh my god,
Dude, that's tough.
So who's remaining
2 games
in
a week.
December?
All right, so I'm just going to run down the results we've had so far and what we got left in December. So we beat Wolves 2-1 on the 2nd. We beat Luton 4-3 on the 5th. We lost to Villa 1-0 on the 9th. We tied with PSV on the 12th. And we just beat Brighton on the 17th 2-0. We do have Liverpool next Saturday. So we got a decent break. Oh, 6 days.
Next
The
Saturday.
longest break we've had between games so far. And it's probably the toughest game too. So
Next Saturday.
next Saturday,
Liverpool?
11:30 a.m. I want to go to the
That'd be a good
pub for that one, man. So
That one might be a pub.
we're gonna have to
matchup.
wake up at the pub to even
Get
get
there
a seat.
fucking 3 hours early.
We might have to open the pub.
Fuck.
7 a.m.
I think we've been trying to go to a Liverpool game at the pub forever, and we could never even get in.
We went to one altogether.
We didn't get into the main pub, if I recall.
That is true.
got-
We went into the backup pub
Yeah, which is not the
Next
same.
door.
It's not the same. Not the same.
where there was no cook, just
Nothing.
Just
we
vibes.
didn't get our breakfast, our English
Just
breakfast.
drinks and vibes.
straight Guinness draft.
Ugh.
Love to see it.
But yeah, so we have Liverpool on the 23rd. Arsenal West Ham is on the 28th, Thursday. And we have Fulham Arsenal on New Year's Eve, Sunday at 8 a.m.
Wait, what? It's a pretty crazy schedule. What the fuck?
So 3 more games. Damn, that's rough, man. So we don't have another one for a week, right? But that week after, there's 3 games in 8 days. That's tough.
Yeah.
Premier League for you, huh?
They love to kill the players.
100%. And they're trying to have that Club World Cup now too. Even
Yeah.
more games of the schedule.
And
Tough,
next
tough.
year, Champions League is going to extend it by like a few more games.
Don't say that. Are you serious?
Yes, if you do the entire, make it to the final.
Ow. What are they
I think you're now extended by like 3 or 4 more games if you were to make it to the final in the Champions League next year.
doing? Are they making it the 3-leg fucking playoff?
Because now they're doing the I forgot what the name was called, but it's a different format, and it's pretty much like one whole table. I think.
What? Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't heard of this.
But yeah, this is the very last year. That was the very last group stage matchup that like we were gonna get in
hope
this
you're
this
serious.
past
I hope
week,
you're not wrong. Don't be lying to me.
and it's gonna start next year.
I hope not.
It's interesting.
That should be interesting.
Other results in the Premier League, we talked about Liverpool and United tying. Man City, they tied again. Those losers.
There's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
Up
I don't
2-0, 55th minute, and they fumbled the bag.
Against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, against Crystal Palace.
Don't you know? Nah, okay, I don't want to disrespect the Crystal
I
Palace.
feel like Crystal Palace is sneaky with the top teams. They always be getting some results.
they're one of those mid-table
Especially
teams.
against City. I think they have a really good history against City. Even when they had Andros Townsend, he always scored bangers against City.
You think so?
I don't know if you remember, he scored, I think it was last season or 2 seasons ago at minimum. He scored like a worldie
You
from
tell me Tottenham legend?
30 to
Andros
35 yards out, yeah. Roy knows what he's doing, even though he might not know where he's
Old
at.
Roy.
He might not know where he's at, but he knows what he's doing. He's setting up the lineup.
Roy Hodgson. I mean,
You know,
He-
Roy Hodgson is a legendary manager.
he was the
Yes.
coach that always saved people from promotion recently, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, him and Sam Allardyce,
You know,
Big Sam,
But was it Tony Polis too?
but
do you guys want me to name off some of the teams he's managed that you don't think he would manage?
I mean, yeah, it was probably older, right? Or like a good amount of time ago.
Inter Milan. I think he took Blackburn Rovers to the Premier League title.
yeah,
Udinese, the UAE, Finland, Fulham, Liverpool. He was the coach for England.
does it show his honors? What he's won? Because I'm wondering if he really did take Blackburn. Because that was in the
97,
early
96,
90s, right?
96, 97. Let's see, won this.
And Blackburn Rovers, what happened to them?
They got
I think that
demoted.
yeah,
Relegated.
it's kind of like
they didn't get punished; they just started sucking.
kind of like the story with
Oh, no.
Leicester City. No,
He wasn't the one that took him to the top. Actually, my bad. My bad.
but they did win in that decade.
They did win one.
That was when they had Shearer,
Really,
Alan Shearer.
I don't know how that team. They fell off. I don't know what happened. I found out about Blackburn was they had Brad Friedel, the old U.S. keeper, at one point. Oh, I knew they existed.
Man, you could talk a whole line of history with U.S. goalkeepers playing in the Premier League.
You could.
That's crazy.
Casey Keller,
Yep.
Friedel,
Guzan,
Howard,
Howard, of course.
even the new ones. Turner was there.
Gaga was supposed to get a chance at Chelsea.
Biggest mistake he ever made was going to fucking Chelsea, guys.
Nah, he's young as fuck.
He's really young.
That's what happens.
Where young players go today, guys, unless they're big money, big money.
That's
It's
true.
almost there.
Unless you're Mo Salah and Kevin De Bruyne.
Even
mean,
the
if you
most
think-
expensive keeper of all time went to die there.
But if you think about it, they don't have like an extraordinary keeper, so he's maybe got a chance, like to actually start being
Yeah,
so young.
Sanchez is injured now,
But like,
Is he injured?
and they
Who's playing right
have a Serbian keeper now, Petrovic.
the fuck?
And he's
starting.
Starting, he just played this game. He kept a clean sheet against Sheffield, 2-0.
They're loaning Slonina to like what a
They
Swedish league or something.
No, they loaned
They're
him
not.
to a Belgian team.
Not even a top 5 league. They're not taking him seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Not even close to.
yeah. I mean,
he's
it's
like what? Is he 18, 19?
I think he's 19.
I think the way I see it with like young American, young Mexican players, they shouldn't really be making the jump in the top 5 until they can really contribute. Unless they came up from their academies or something like that, or where they're going that young. But Slonina was already like a first choice MLS keeper. He probably should have gone somewhere else where he could get actual game time in a top league. You know, maybe like a Dutch league or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe even French league. But I just have no faith in him, developing him. But hopefully, you know, he comes up. He was like one of the
Maybe
US
not
talents.
French league. Don't need him to end up like Ochoa.
What do you mean?
What the
Ochoa's
fuck?
top dog. What you mean?
Well, just for the national team. But I'm talking like club level.
Well, he was always on those like relegation fodder teams too.
Yeah.
But he'd be like the best player on that team.
He literally, yeah, I remember he literally was.
I think he's still on a relegation fodder Serie A team now.
Yeah, he is. Like Salernitana.
Salernitana.
Santorini.
Yeah,
Something.
something like that.
Something.
Yeah. So to one of the results to round out the top 4, Aston Villa won again.
Dude,
They're on a good win streak.
Oh man, that's
They
great.
beat
I don't understand.
Unai Emery.
Brentford. Is that who they
Yes. They were playing Brentford.
beat? And they beat Brentford 2-1. They were down 1-0 to Brentford, and then Brentford got a red card, and then they made the comeback.
Flipped the game.
But at the end, there was some drama with the shithouser of all time, Emi Martinez, and Mopai, which is
Neil
also
Maupay.
a fucking ultimate shithouser. So I mean, it was a recipe for disaster.
Dude.
It was faith. It was faith for
I
them.
have the picture. I
for
put
both
the
of them
picture
to
up
meet.
here.
You know what? it
Once
is?
again.
Mention what you told us earlier.
Yeah, because it's really thanks to Neil Maupay that Martinez is in the position that
Martinez.
he has
should be
all the
kissing this
accolades
man's-
he has
He should
now.
be kissing that man's feet.
First winning the FA Cup, then winning the Copa America, getting signed.
Dude. Who does that? There's no need.
Dude, that did not get a card. That's crazy.
Not even a card. Someone else got a
Yeah.
red for like
Nah,
a shove.
That's crazy.
And
dude.
that didn't get anything. That's insane.
Didn't someone get sent off in that altercation?
Yeah,
It wasn't
right
him?
after.
It was Kamara.
Yes. I think he got a red for pushing someone.
Yeah, and he didn't
And
get.
this guy didn't get shit.
But yeah, he shouldn't have done that. He should have picked him up nicely, polished his shoes, and thanked him for the career that he has now. Because if it weren't for him
Burn
injuring Leno
Leno would still
on purpose, because Leno knew right away that this guy was causing
be. I remember.
a purposeful issue to him.
You know, that also ended Guendouzi's career. Because at the end of that game is when Guendouzi was like choking him.
Dude. That game was really like a cannon effect.
It really was. You think about it. It was like the butterfly effect there.
Yeah.
It changed the trajectory of so many people's careers and like club fortunes and everything.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That actually started Arsenal's resurgence right there.
Yeah.
Dumping Leno.
Yep.
Emmy, and then we would dump Emmy not too shortly after. Got rid of Guendouzi, the one-time very promising star at that time, which he's kind of fallen off since then.
What would be the right term? Would it be cannon effect or would it be butterfly effect?
Well, butterfly's effect is more so, I think, when you
Is it
change
kind of the
one,
same
like
thing?
the smallest thing. Like if you were to kill a butterfly, it changes the course of events.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's like a canon event, I think.
A canon
Like
event.
it defines
a defining
happens.
moment.
Yeah, a defining moment.
So I guess I could say cannon.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you to Neil Maupay.
Thank you, Neil Maupay.
As a final talking point for the Premier League, Arsenal first, 39 points. Liverpool second, tied with Aston Villa. So second, third, 38 points.
Breathing down our neck.
Man City, 34 points in fourth. And Tottenham, and 33 points, fifth place.
Rail's favorite title contenders, Tottenham Hotspur.
Dumbass.
The Chicken Club.
Ange ball.
Bro.
We're gonna be ourselves, mate.
Brother.
All right, Otis. Thank you for being on the pod.
Thank you
I
guys.
appreciate you, man. Good conversation.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate
You're
y'all.
a beast.
Yeah, man.
I love you guys.
Love you too, man.
Thank you so much.
For a whole, I think I shouted you out every episode before this.
Yes.
I'm shouting you out again. Otis, shout out to you for watching this. Shout out to you for supporting the pod.
Yes.
Shout out Face.
Shout out to all the Bosniaks.
Yes.
Shout out to Josie, Shavi, Ivan, everyone else that's watching.
Those lads
Subscribe
are
to the
amazing.
You know
Patreon.
what? Big Polo Gucci shut.
No, he's not watching.
That guy's not watching, bro.
No, he's definitely not.
It's a damn no.
I
it.
tuned into his interview, and then he shows you guys no love.
Ooh,
Damn.
that's
No
a
love,
take,
bro.
That's
Damn.
a take right there.
I don't see any love.
Yeah.
Where's the love?
Oof.
Where are the
Oof.
comments at least? Where's
He'll come crawling right back. Don't worry.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They'll come crawling right back.
shout out Messi, best player
Oh,
of all
yeah.
time,
Yeah, can't forget our friend Messi. Friend
Shout
of the
out
pod.
Nuve,
friend
Shout
of the
out
pod.
biggest Messi lover.
Yeah. Number one hater too, all at the same time.
I heard that Nuve just picked up an Inter Miami Messi jersey.
Whoa.
He's
I
wearing
heard.
that. He was wearing that while 1v1ing Santa at Rust,
Yes.
which is crazy.
It's
on his
insane.
Modern Warfare 2 campaign mission.
That's pretty
I heard
legendary.
he
actually.
started his own Discord. Just Messi facts.
Messy facts.
Jesus. Wow.
Jesus. All right. Yeah.
Don't
That
forget to
is it
yeah.
for episode 37. Love you all out there.
Love you guys. Subscribe to the Patreon, please.
Subscribe.
So by the time the next episode comes out, Christmas will have passed by. So Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year's.
What was that?
God
nice.
damn it. All right, that's it. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Long live the Arsenal.